What's up everybody, it's the Random Detectorist here, and I'm back tonight making you an updated version of the Terminator mode. So this is for 1.11 or 1.11, depending on how you like to say it. So this has been a while in the making just because all the fields are in crop. And as you know, I like to test these settings before I release them to you because I don't want to send you out in a field with bad settings, you don't find anything, because that's not who I am. I just want to help. So remember, these settings are for my fields. It's just a ground base for you. So if they don't work, feel free to adjust them. Do what you need to do to get your machine working to its full potential. But again, like I said, these work fantastic in my fields, but it might differ from your fields. So I just want you to bear that in mind. So again, Terminator mode 1.11. So let's begin. Let's turn on the machine. It's loading, and as you can see here, 0.11. So when it loads, finally. So I'm in field mode, as you can see here, with a custom discrimination pattern. And I've taken away 1 and 2, 4 and 5, 10, 11 and 12. And I know people say that, oh, gold shows up in 10, 11, 12. I've tested small chains, stators, everything. I'm not missing anything. The only thing what did show up in this range was a fake bit of silver. And it was fake. It's probably worth about 10p. I wouldn't bother with it. It's just sit in the junk cupboard and it'll stay there for 10 years before I bin it. So as you can see, my sensitivity is at 25. However, this will change depending on your coil size. If you've got a smaller coil, raise it. You might be in a field with an electric fence around it, reduce it. Power lines, reduce it, because they do make the machine unstable. I'm in multi 1, as you can see there. Again, field, if I didn't already say that. So press the settings button. Don't forget to do your noise cancellation. If you don't know how to do that, just press the tick, lift the coil up a little bit, let it run through the settings. But do this a couple of times, because I've noticed that it can change and it can reduce it, it can increase it. So as it increases it, do it manually, just knock it down like that. So as I move across the right ear, you can see my recovery speed is set at 6. So press the tick, like there. You can see my iron filter is at 2, just like the old version of the Terminator mode. My stability is at 1. My bottle cap rejection is at 1. This just eliminates them tiny bits of iron, but it doesn't take too much away, because I still want to wear them rusty things, because it could be an artifact. You don't know, it could be a rusty sword. You still want to wear that bit of rust because it's a nice strong signal. You want to dig it. However, pay attention to the numbers and listen to your machine, because you'll notice it's trash, you'll notice it's a can, or you'll know if it's something nice. And my ground stability is at 2. And this is just to quieten down the machine a little bit more in the field. So press the tick again. Go across, my volume's at 0, and this is because my baby's in bed and I don't want to wake her up. But I do run this about 4 or 5, but again, I don't want to blow my speakers. This is like the first generation Legend. I got this literally the second it come out, so I've never had a speaker problem, but I keep it low just so I don't get one. So press the tick, my audio gain's at 4, just brings them signals in a little bit more crisper. So go across, I'm on a 60 tone setup, just like the old Terminator mode. My tone volume is at 2 and 10. Go across, my tone frequencies at 1. Just make them bad signals a little grunt. I don't care too much about them. And I like 27. It's a nice squeaky little signal for me when I go over a target. That brings out the sounds, and it just makes the settings sound good. So I go over it to my tone break, it's at 9, and it's just to eliminate them nasty little targets you get popping up, 10, 11, blah, blah, blah. And press the tick again. My threshold level's at 0, and my threshold frequency's at 10, just like the old version. And that's pretty much the Terminator mode for you. I like this mode best with the LG15 coil. However, it works fantastic on all coils, and I have all coils. So in the future, I'll do a video testing all of them, and you'll see which coil works best. But I'm a busy person, so it's quite hard to do that at the minute. So press the tick. If you don't know how to save these settings, go up to your little man, press up, pick an empty slot. It won't have a t-shirt on with a tick in it. It'll just be a plain t-shirt. Go onto it, go onto the little floppy disk and press tick. Make sure you don't go onto the one next to it, like the little circle, because that'll erase your settings and you'll have to start again. So press the tick again. Your backlight, it's up to you. Have it how you want it. And the vibration, again, it's up to you. I like to feel the handle vibrate when I'm on a target. But again, like I said, completely up to you. And you don't need to know my other settings. That's your backlight, that's your Bluetooth for your speakers, that's your clock, and that's how long you've used the machine. And again, that's pretty much the setup. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like the settings. I hope they work for you. But like I said, your field might be different. Where you're detecting might have electric fences around it. The soil conditions even might be more mineralized than mine. So just play about with them, change them, do what you need to do. And I'll see you on the next video. Take care, guys. Happy hunting and find that gold.